Every 4 years, the race for football's biggest individual prize follows a familiar script. But this year, the usual formulas have completely broken down. Historically, the math is simple. The standout player on a World Cup winning team almost always walks away with the award. 2026 presents a massive contradiction. The engine behind the World Cup champions barely played club football, while Europe's most dominant domestic players fell short on the international stage. That leaves us with a fractured race, centered entirely around four men fighting for this trophy: Kylian Mbappé, Lamine Yamal, Rodri, and Harry Kane. This chart shows exactly how divided the bookmakers are. Kane leads by a narrow margin at 2.48, followed closely by Yamal, Rodri, and Mbappé. The voters face a difficult baseline question. They have to decide whether a single month of flawless international tournament play outweighs 9 months of relentless domestic production. As the captain and heartbeat of the Spanish national team, Rodri secured the World Cup and took home the Golden Ball as the tournament's best player. But the Ballon d'Or evaluates an entire year, and his domestic campaign was severely derailed by a knee injury. Looking at this chart, you can see he managed only 21 Premier League appearances, logging a total of 1,511 minutes for Manchester City. His international teammate, Lamine Yamal, captured both the World Cup and a La Liga title. At Barcelona, the 19-year-old delivered 24 goals and 18 assists across 45 appearances. Yet at the World Cup itself, his individual production dropped, yielding just 1 goal and 1 assist during Spain's run to the trophy. With both international champions carrying noticeable gaps in their season-long resumes, the path clears for the pure attackers. Kylian Mbappé finished the 2026 season as a statistical outlier. This chart outlines an achievement rarely seen, finishing as the top scorer in 3 separate competitions in the same year. He secured the Golden Boot at the World Cup with 10 goals, in La Liga with 25, and in the Champions League with 15. However, those individual metrics didn't translate into the major team trophies required to cement a Ballon d'Or victory. In Germany, Harry Kane enjoyed a flawless domestic run with Bayern Munich. He secured major silverware, capturing the Bundesliga, the DFB Pokal, and the Super Cup. His Bayern squad also broke a 54-year-old league record by scoring 122 goals across 34 games. Kane accounted for 36 of those league goals, earning him the European Golden Shoe, and finished the year with 61 goals across all competitions. When we look at this chart of an objective statistical model ranking the contenders based on cumulative metrics, Kane holds a clear advantage with a score of 80.0, leaving Yamal at 59.9 and Rodri at 25.8. The choice comes down to Mbappé's sheer volume of goals across all tournaments versus Kane's combination of elite scoring and domestic championships. Based on the complete evidence of the 2025-2026 season, the final hierarchy becomes clear. Rodri finishes 4th. A World Cup Golden Ball is massive, but the Ballon d'Or evaluates a full 12 months, and his time away from the pitch leaves too large a gap in the timeline. Lamine Yamal takes 3rd. He collected the right trophies for club and country, but his quiet individual performance at the World Cup holds him back from the top tier. Kylian Mbappé secures 2nd. His goal-scoring numbers stand alone, yet they arrived without the major collective hardware to back them up, which means Harry Kane claims the 2026 Ballon d'Or. He delivered the winning formula, merging European Golden Shoe dominance with a record-breaking domestic treble. He proved that he could be the focal point of the most lethal attacking side the Bundesliga has ever seen. Does Kane's resume definitively close the debate for you? Let us know how you would rank this year's top 4 in the comments below.